What's up, my YouTube family? It's your boy Roberto checking in with another video, man. So, I've been telling you guys, I made my prediction saying that the Cincinnati Bengals will be in the Super Bowl. And I was talking about how it was the year of the Tigers. Guys, it's 2022. It's the year of the Tiger. The Cincinnati Bengals, if you guys know, a Bengal is a Tiger. And the Cincinnati Bengals are in the Super Bowl. Also, Joe Burrow, the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, played for who? The LSU Tigers. So it's starting to make sense. The year of the Tiger, you got the LSU Tigers quarterback, Joe Burrow, playing in the Super Bowl for the Cincinnati Bengals, which is a Tiger. That is one thing. If you guys keep up with college basketball, right now the number one ranked team is the Auburn Tigers, who just lost their first game in 76 days. They lost their first game in 76 days, guys. This is why I say sports is staged. Everything is revolved around the year of the Tiger. And people are too blind to see that. You know, I've been saying this for a while when the new year turned over. You know, I was talking about it. I guess people didn't want to believe it. But guess what? Now people are going to start believing it. I said that we were probably going to see the Cincinnati Bengals in the championship because it's the year of the Tiger. Joe Burrow, like I said, the quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals in his second year in the Super Bowl. He's in the Super Bowl. And then you got the Auburn Tigers dominating college basketball. If I'm not mistaken, their record's like 20-1 or something like that, or maybe 20-2, something. They have the best record in college basketball, if I'm not mistaken, and they are the number one team. The only team that did win in college yesterday was the LSU Tigers. So you're starting to see where I'm going with this, guys. I keep telling you guys we live in a stage society where everything's put in place for a reason. Nothing is what you think it is. Everything is staged out and played out. We are not seeing a reality. We are seeing a program that we're living in. And this program has to follow by a chart. This chart is what we follow by. And not we intentionally follow by it, but because of the media controls everything and the elites control what we know and what we see, we fall into the matrix too. So when you think about it, it makes you wonder, what else is going to happen this year? What else is going to happen? You know, it's getting put right in our face. A lot of people are surprised that the Cincinnati Bengals are in the Super Bowl, but if they paid attention to the numbers, they will understand there's no reason to be surprised. If I'm not mistaken, the Super Bowl is 76 days after Joe Burrow's dad's birthday, which would make it even more of a coincidence because Auburn Tigers lost their first game in 76 days. What is going on when you connect the dots? You start to see. You really start to see. There are people out there that don't want to connect the dots, but those dots are there. They are for a reason. All right, guys, and a few other things. So, in 1938, which was the year of the Tiger, yes, 1938 was the year of the Tiger. That was the year Adolf Hitler annexed Austria. It was March 12, 1938, Hitler annexed Austria. Austria was pretty much part of Germany. Austria was full of German people. And Hitler felt like that they all should become one nation. We're in the year of the Tiger again, and guess what Russia is trying to do to Ukraine? They're trying to annex Ukraine. Why? Because they feel like the Ukrainian people are part of Russia because they used to be part of the Soviet Union. all this is like a coincidence. If we don't see Russia invade next week as early as Tuesday, we may see it happen on March 12th. They may annex Ukraine just as Germany did Austria. Nobody took it as serious as they're taking these things. Now people didn't want these things to happen, but of course it happened. That was the start of Hitler's reign of terror. And then the following year, that's when World War II started, when Hitler finally invaded Poland and everybody, France and Britain, declared war, and then it was all-out war. So what we're seeing right now is the year of the tiger repeating itself. This is a scary situation, guys, a very scary situation, because the year of the tiger has been a dangerous year for a long time. And on top of that, in 1962, which was another year of the tiger, was the Cuban Missile Crisis. That is when Russians, the Soviet Union, put missiles that could reach the United States. And I'm not sure, it may have been nuclear weapons too. They put them in Cuba because it was a Cold War between the United States and Russia. United States had placed missiles, I believe, in Turkey or somewhere around Russia. And so Russia got paid back. The Soviet Union, whatever you want to call them, got paid back, and they placed missiles inside Cuba. We all know how big the Cuban Missile Crisis was. At the time, the president was JFK, a Catholic president. Right now, fast forward, the year 2022, the year of the tiger, 1962 was the year of the tiger, we have our second Catholic president in Joe Biden. JFK was assassinated. Will Joe Biden be assassinated? I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. He is following in the footsteps of JFK. As far as being a Catholic, they had the Cuban Missile Crisis, so much tension with the Soviet Union right now. It's a lot of tension with Russia. I believe JFK was elected. Was he elected in 1961? Joe Biden was elected in 2021. He took office in 2021, but he was elected in 2020. Same thing with JFK. He was elected in 1960, took office in 1961, if I'm not mistaken. The Cuban Missile Crisis, the Ukraine crisis, all this stuff is starting to match up, and I'm starting to think that history is starting to repeat itself, because the history they have rolled out for us is starting to play out again. So I'm going to do a little more research, guys, and I'm going to find out some more stuff. But really, think about what I just told you guys. Vladimir Putin even made comments about, what if I put missiles in Venezuela or some countries around us, again, like countries close to the United States that don't really care for the United States. We may see World War III start this year, guys. But I can tell you guys now, it's going to be much different. Guys, the United States is hiding some stuff that is very scary. But just remember, guys, the year of the tiger, and a lot of stuff that's going to happen. Think about it. I warned you. You're going to come back to these videos when everything starts playing out, and you're going to be like, wow, Roberto warned us. We may see the start of World War III next week. I don't know, guys. But stay woke and pay attention. It's the year of the tiger, the most dangerous year in history.